Vicinity 95.3 FM, EKGile, Ijesha. I am Oluwafunke Israel with Global News. First headlines. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reaffirms federal government's commitment to tackling insecurity. And Democratic Republic of Congo receives 20 tons of medical aid from Dubai Emergency Response. An earthquake kills 19 in Philippines. Now the news in full. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment in tackling insecurity and securing the release of all kidnapped and captive persons across the country. Speaking through the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, during the National Interdenominational Church Service in Abuja to mark the 2026 Democracy Day celebration, the President assured Nigerians that efforts to ease economic hardship would be intensified. Tinubu congratulated Nigerians on 27 years of uninterrupted democratic rule, paying tribute to the heroes of the June 12 democracy struggle for their sacrifices in restoring democratic governance. He acknowledged the economic challenges and security, kidnappings and displacement affecting Nigerian communities, noting that security agencies are receiving the necessary support to combat threats and ensure a safe return of all persons in captivity. He assured Nigerians of his administration's commitment to delivering sustainable democratic dividends and improving the welfare of Nigerians. A group of concerned stakeholders of the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) has called on the party leadership to urgently release the results of its primary elections conducted across the country. Speaking at a press conference on Monday, the group said 10 days since the primaries were held in constituencies and local government areas, the official results have not been announced. The stakeholders, led by co-convener Uche Uzoba, commended the party leadership, national leader Serike Dixon and national chairman Cleopas Moses Zuwoge for their efforts in strengthening the party. They however expressed concern that the delay in announcing the primary election results is creating uncertainty among aspirants, party members and supporters, urging the party leadership to provide clarity on the outcome of the exercise. Nigerian government has rescheduled the airlifting of the first batch of Nigerians seeking to return from South Africa following recent xenophobic attacks. Spokesman for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kimiebi Ebiafan, says the evacuation, earlier scheduled for today, Monday 8, will now take place on Wednesday 10th due to unforeseen logistical challenges. According to the ministry, President Bola Tinubu has approved 5 evacuation flights to be operated by Air Peace. The first flight is expected to airlift about 270 passengers from Johannesburg on Wednesday evening after all necessary permits and clearance are secured. The government also extended the screening of Nigerians willing to return from South Africa until Wednesday, June 10th. The Democratic Republic of Congo has received 20 tons of medical aid from Dubai Emergency Response Hub to boost Ebola virus response under a joint operation with the World Health Organization. Dubai humanitarian flee essential supplies from WHO, which includes multi-purpose tents, disinfectant, personal protective equipment and thermometers from Al Khartoum International Airport to the Central African country to neighboring Uganda before being transported to DR Congo to support hundreds of patients over a 4-week period. Health authorities in Congo have confirmed 90 deaths from 500 infections since the outbreak of a rare strain of the virus was discovered in April. Director General of WHO, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, had previously warned that continuing conflict in DR Congo is hampering the Ebola outbreak response. You are listening to Vicinity 95.3 FM, transmitting live from Ikejile, Ijesha. Global News will continue shortly.
Sports. In towards Lukaku. Entertainment. Politics. All on your darling station, Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha.
You are listening. Thanks for staying tuned for news updates and live streaming. Visit our website at vicinity953fm.com.ng. You can also provide us information via email at vicinitynewsroom@gmail.com or call 070-6108-3107. Now the rest of the news. At least 19 people have died and 134 people were reportedly injured across several provinces in the southern Philippines, with videos and images showed buildings collapsing. According to officials, the quake occurred on Monday at 7:37 local time, triggering tsunami alerts in the Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, and Australia, while some of those were cancelled hours later. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., in a statement released this morning, explained that agencies were coordinating their disaster response. Marcos also ordered a suspension of classes in affected areas after the quake, which coincided with the first day of the school year in the Philippines. More than 130 aftershocks with magnitude ranging from 1 to 3 to 6 to 7 were recorded after the initial quake. Tensions in the Middle East have risen sharply after Israel and Iran exchanged fresh strikes, while Yemen's Houthi rebels reportedly launched a missile toward Israel, raising concerns about a wider regional conflict. Iran Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps says it targeted Israel's Nevatim and Tel Nov air bases in retaliation for overnight Israeli strikes on Iranian radar sites. Earlier, the Israeli military said it carried out attacks on targets at the Mashhad petrochemical complex in southwestern Iran, following an Iranian missile barrage aimed at northern Israel. Israel authorities reported no injuries from the Iranian attack. Explosions were also reported in Tehran, Tabriz, and Isfahan. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has not yet publicly commented, but local media reports say he is expected to convene Security Cabinet meeting later today. A bit of sport. Florentino Perez has secured another term as president of Real Madrid until 2030, using his election victory speech to deliver a powerful message about the club's future ownership, independence, and ambition on the pitch. Perez has served as Real Madrid president for a total of 25 years across two separate terms. His first term lasted 6 years, and his second term, currently ongoing. The electoral board announced that Perez's candidacy won 21,741 votes, representing 65% of ballots cast, defeating challenger Enrique Riquelme, who received 11,814 votes. Beyond the election results itself, Perez frames the outcome as a mandate to defend the identity of one of world's football's most influential institutions, insisting that Real Madrid will remain under member ownership and independent outside control. To end global news, another look at the major stories. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment in tackling insecurity and securing the release of all kidnapping captive persons across the country. I told you that the Democratic Republic of Congo has received 20 tons of medical aid from Dubai Emergency Response Hub to boost Ebola virus response under a joint operation with the World Health Organization. Lastly, you heard at least 19 people have died, 134 people reportedly injured across several provinces in the southern Philippines, with videos and images showed buildings collapsing. And that was Global News. It was edited by Mujib Olakule. I am Oluwafunke, Israel. Many thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for News Nationwide at 6 o'clock. Good afternoon.